2016, guys, watch this. I wrote an exam called complex analysis. Yes, that's where all this analysis started entering my life. It's a mathematics course, by the way. Now, 5 minutes before I entered this exam hall, I was talking to the smartest student in my class, and I told him, see, if this lecturer should set these exam questions based on what I've read alone, I will get an A in this course, obviously. Now, watch this. Complex analysis is a course that has 2 parts, and those 2 parts are differentiation and integration. Now, I only read the differentiation parts, but I didn't read the integration parts because the curriculum was too bulky. So I said it's better I only focus on one side. Bad as bad, I will still pass. Guess what? As I opened the question paper and I scanned through it, I realized that 90% of what came out in the exam was complex integration. See, when I saw that question paper, it looked like Chinese in my eyes because I did not even open those parts of the lecture notes. I was almost calling the invigilator that, sir, it's like this question paper you gave us is not for our department. It was that bad. And I remember what I scored in that course, 27 over 100. Now watch this. Whose fault was it that I failed? My fault, Abi? Good. But you know that I can still blame the lecturer and say, why did he not set what I studied? Because I studied. It just didn't come out. But what I just said now, is that a valid argument? No, it's not. I wasn't thorough enough. That's why I failed. Now, the reason why I told you this is because this baseless argument of why did you not set what I studied is why your relationship will keep failing. Watch this. You see, as a man, no woman is under obligation to pity you at your level of ignorance. If you're a man here, every woman you meet has a behavioral curriculum. And if your relationship is the exam. Because you see, you can either succeed in it or fail in it, just like an exam. Now, you are the one reading to pass. And the more parts of that curriculum you can understand, the easier it will be to tackle the problems in that exam. I'm not saying you should go and study women. Don't lose focus of the big picture here. Many of you men have desire for your relationship to succeed. Just like me when I entered that exam hall with desire, but with a poor understanding of the curriculum. And that exam, just like the way women are, that's how that exam is. You can never get 100%. You can pass with distinction, but you can never get a perfect score because you can never please a woman 100%. Now watch this. Let me tell you something you are not ready to hear. If your girlfriend cheated on you or did you dirty and you know you did not do anything wrong, you can decide to blame her from January to December and drag her on social media, but will that change her behavior? No. That's why even if a woman cheats on me in a relationship, I will still blame myself, not her. Not because she's innocent, but because you see, my pain will not change her behavior. My blame game will not change anything. What I'll be thinking at that point is, why did I not notice the red flag of this cheating behavior on time? Remember when I taught you about the method of substitution? I told you that, watch this. You see, I told you about simultaneous equations. And simultaneous equations can be solved by 2 methods. The method of substitution and the method of elimination, secondary school. That's the same way every pain from every heartbreak or breakup can also be solved by substitution or elimination. So either you substitute her for a rebound or you eliminate the concept of relationship altogether by healing alone as a single man. Now, the reason why your discernment is not sharp is because you people like to substitute too much. You will calm down and ask yourself, how did I not see this coming? Where did I miss it? If you are not motivated, you will not find it all, because everybody is the hero of their own story. You will not do that because you are too busy focusing on the next relationship. If you ever wondered why I'm smart, watch this. Part of the reason is because I don't play the blame game, even when I know it's your fault. I'm more interested in sharpening my own discernment, because I hope you know, you will hardly see a person narrate a breakup story on social media and say, this breakup was my fault. It's always the other person's fault. No. What if you are the bad person? So instead of asking yourself, is it that I was not learned enough to understand the curriculum of this person I was dating? Because like I said, everybody has a curriculum. And that curriculum has exam questions that will come out regardless of what you know. That's why you can still put in your best and the relationship will still fail because you didn't cover the curriculum. You were not discerning enough to notice the signs when they were showing themselves. That's why you saw wonders. 27/100. Yes, we know women cannot be trusted. But why is it that you ended up meeting the worst of them? That's why I always do analysis in my videos. See, I'm above gender war. It's dull people that think that what I'm doing here is gender war. Because I hope you know, there are women in my university. And just like in school, if you are dull or if you are too emotional, you will not learn anything. Because not the emotions that they use pass exam. Meanwhile, for those of you that have been asking in the comment section, the link to the universities in my bio, go and enroll in the university if you want proper breakdown on relationship, career, content creation, influence, the whole package. I'm teaching everything there. So sharpen your discernment, guys. No take and play.